In FastScout, our team often gets questions around missing scouts. Working on a scout and it was lost, working on a scout and some information you had added was lost, different things like that. Fortunately, FastScout has a couple of mechanisms that help save your work automatically and back it up so you can easily recover scouts in these types of scenarios. So if you are seeing a missing scout, the first thing I always advise is to check your filters in your list of scouts. Every single scout you create is assigned a league, a season, and team. Sometimes these filters are set so you're only looking at scouts from a particular season or team. So I would just make sure setting those filters to all, as you see here, just to first confirm that the scout is listed and maybe was assigned something incorrectly. The next thing to do is click the Fast Share button. We always recommend clicking Fast Share, which will save copies of your file to our cloud server. That way, if something ever happens to your hard drive or computer, you can recover your work. The Fast Share button also allows coaches working on different machines to share the scouts they're working on between devices. What's a really helpful tool, though, is the import from backup files. FastScout automatically saves a copy of your FastScout file to your computer every 5 minutes. You can adjust or see these settings in your program settings. So if you ever lose a scout or lose some text or content you've added to your scout, you can always import a copy of that scout from your backup files. Simply click File, then Import from Backup, and you'll see a list of the date and times where backup files were created. So every time, as long as your FastScout application is open on your computer, every 5 minutes by default, these backup files are being created. And you can see here, it's sorted and listed by date. So basically what I would want to do if I'm missing a scout or missing some content in my scout that might have been lost, what I will do is select the date and time. That's basically the most recent time I remember seeing that scout or that content. Click Next. It'll show me the scouts that were on my file at that time. And what I can do is actually import a copy of that scout into my FastScout file. So I'm not replacing anything existing or deleting anything. I'm actually importing a copy of that scout. And now here it is listed. As you saw, the default name is the name of your scout, either copy or restored. And then I can see that it has all the information I had before. I can double click on the scout from my list of scouts on the left and change the name to something if needed. So just wanted to make sure everyone understood that import from backup process in case you ever lose a scout or lose some content you created in your scout, always very easily recoverable. If you have any questions about this process, feel free to reach out to us at our support team, support@fastmodelsports.com.